You know, I always wanted to serve. I've always been extremely blessed with lots of opportunities and privileges here in the United States. And I say that because you can end up so many places in the world. I've had all these awesome opportunities, and I've always had an affinity for people that serve. But I went to school at the University of Denver, so I got to have all these friends at different universities, which was cool. And my freshman year was our first week at the University of Denver. It was the week of September 11th. So that happened and changed really everything. Like, oh, okay, the military you think you're going to go into is doing peacekeeping missions, constantly deploying and helping people out. Like, oh, that sounds cool. Why not? Why not go help people around the world and get paid to do it and travel and do good in the world? And now it's like, well, now we're going to have to go fight people. And go to a combat zone with, this guy that was my boss for a year, and anything else will look exponentially easier because not only did some of the stuff he do, not only was it just exponentially stupid, but it was enormously risky. And he was putting other people's lives at risk. So, you're constantly having this moral strain and this moral conflict with somebody on a daily basis. And after that, it's like, whatever. You figure out real fast, like, what you're going to pour your heart out and get really stressed out. And when I got back 2 weeks later, I was like, anything happened? Like, yeah, you missed the fire show. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we're walking to the dining facility and there's all these trees that have got burn marks on them. I'm like, what happened? Like, yeah, some of the rockets landed here. That's where we walked from our office to the dining facility for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And obviously, it was at night, because that's a good time to shoot off rockets. And fortunately, it didn't hurt anybody. But you're kind of surrounded by this violence. And it's all, part of it's like happening on TV, part of it's like, hey, that could have just been me. That could have been somebody else. You walk into, you're privileged to be an American in many rights, and then on top of that, if you're middle class or better, you're extremely privileged to just have all these choices that a lot of people in the world don't get to have, let alone even in America. So I feel you need to capitalize and focus on everything you can control and let go of things you can't. And that's one thing that the military taught me exponentially, especially with different people I served with, is look, you can't worry about all these other things. This is your life, this is your moment. Focus on what you can control. Let the rest go. And if you really have the opportunity to take on those battles, that are great. Put yourself in a position to get there. But most people are very proud about their ideals and what they think and how they feel. And there's nothing wrong with having pride in that. But don't have so much pride in it that it keeps you from actually doing something worthwhile.